north of Dallas, Texas on this beautiful Sunday morning. As soon as I can get my load of chicken off here, me and Dixie's going about 177 miles to pick up another load of chicken. Going out to California. I've got to be out there Wednesday morning, and I'm probably going to end up spending the better part of today getting unloaded and reloaded. I wish that this had been drop and hook on the delivery and the pickup that I'm going to be doing today, but it's not. It's a live unload and a live reload, and I've got to go get a trailer washout and refuel the truck and the reefer unit, but y'all could probably hear back there. I don't know. I was at home for a week, and I enjoyed my time at home. I made it home for my grandson's birthday party a week ago yesterday. And old knuckles. That arthritis is something else. But I got to see my grandyoungins, and I got to spend a week at home with Mama, and I really enjoyed myself. Well, me and Mama made a trip up to the country square while I was at home, and their new brick and mortar. It is a beautiful place. If y'all ever get through Jackson, Mississippi, I would highly suggest going by the country square. They have a beautiful place there. They have a cocktail bar. You can go in there and get you an adult beverage if you want to. They have outside seating. They have beautiful inside seating areas. Mama was with me, and we was kind of in a rush, so I didn't do a video this time, but I will make a video the next time I'm home. While I was up there, I went up there to get some pipe cleaners and a little bit of tobacco. Well, while I was there, Mama bought me a new pipe. Look at the stem on that, would you? This is a Molina pipe. Y'all can see it there. I love that stem. And they got a little bit of a sale going on these right now. And I think it was $68 for that pipe. You can look at Sandblast. They didn't have a great deal of them left, but if you get a chance, look on the internet and see what they may have available. For the price point, you can't beat that. $68, and let me tell you something, it smokes like a champ. They got some black ones with black and white stem like that. But I love that stem there. I got a little bit of tobacco already in it. I'm having my American Eagle coffee this morning. I iced coffee, that is. Or my version of iced coffee that I can do on the truck. I've got me two different kinds of tobacco here that I'm going to show y'all. Now, this is what I got in this bowl right here. Whoop, let me turn it over where, hold on, there, the label on the back's upside down. Made in Germany, blend 660. It is some very fine tobacco. Yes, it is. Solani. Never had this before. It, let me see what, it's a flake, right? Dark red Virginias and a good proportion of dark fired Kentucky. Cut into long flakes. My old nose is something else. I'm gonna have to get me a clean handkerchief out of my bag back there, my suitcase. If you get a chance, if you haven't never tried any of this Solani, I would highly suggest it. And I also have bought me 6 ounces of a Country Squire home blend. That we'll discuss in a moment. This pipe, honestly, the bowl was not treated, but it started smoking like it had already been broke in. I have got no hint of briar. The pipe just, it started smoking great right off the kick. I couldn't have asked for a better smoking pipe. There was no break-in time on this. Crack my window a little bit. Now, the next tobacco that we have from the Country Squire is called BB 1970. This tobacco was blended at the Country Squire for the founder of the Country Squire. He opened the Country Squire up in 1970, him and his wife. And it wasn't too many years later, his health started failing and his wife took over. Well, after he passed away, John David went to work there as a young man with short hair and little to no beard, and learned, and is still learning today, about blending tobacco. Now, this is an aromatic. It's an aromatic, y'all can see it there. It has, Mama really enjoys the smell of this. I'm not a real aromatic smoker, but this is right in my wheelhouse, I would say. It has a good hint of cocoa to it. It is an excellent tobacco. Now, if you can get your hands on some of this, I'd suggest you do so. I don't know if they still have it online. It hasn't been released that long. I don't know if it'll be something that they re-release, or is this a one-time shot. But I believe that is something they should put in their yearly rotation of blends, special blends to release. My truck's making a noise settling down. But I got a feeling that me and Dixie are going to have a long day and a longer night. Because I've got to make it from here down to my next shipper and then head to California. And be out there for an appointment Wednesday morning, which has yet to be set. So I don't know if I have extra time or I'm already behind. I don't know. Life and times of a truck driver. Hurry up and wait. Run yourself to death to get there and then sit there all day while somebody else takes their ever-loving time to get their freight off of your trailer and then charge you to take their own freight off of your trailer. Yes, they do that. I do not have to pay for that, thank goodness. That Solani is some very good tobacco. It goes really well with my Sure Enough strong coffee, my American Eagle coffee. That's right. I have been watching. Where's baby girl? She's down there on the floor. I have been watching some of these videos of these people that have came to our country with the intentions of changing the way we live. Whew. Good luck with that. I don't think it's going to work out so well for you. Now, some people might just fall in line like little sheep and play follow the leader. Well, that's not the way I lead my life. I follow no one except the Lord above. And it's amazing to me that our federal government has allowed all of these people to come in from other countries with the intent of taking over our country and forcing their particular brand of religion down our throats. And if you don't like it, they just chop your head off in a street somewhere. Well, unfortunately, other countries have taken all of the firearms away from the public. They've tried that here. They'll never succeed, not in my lifetime anyway. I don't believe. So, if some of these people that had the full intent of coming over here, having babies in our country, and then going back to their country and raising them children as little communists, or raising their children to hate this country and then sending them back at the age of 20, 21, whatever, to come over here and take our country over. Turning my lights off. Our federal government needs to wake up and get their heads out of a particular place that should not be discussed in polite conversation. I see it out here every day. I see trucks out here with all kinds of foreign lettering on them, and I have taken pictures of it before and gotten Mama to decipher it on the World Wide Web, see what they had on their trucks, and it wasn't nothing good. But when you can't read their language, and they can put whatever they want on there, and they can be cussing you like a dog and you wouldn't even know it. That is some good tobacco, that Solani. Dixie's down here eating her little kibble this morning. And it just amazes me that these other countries are doing their absolute best to come in and destroy us. They can't do it from the outside, so they're doing it from the inside. And our illustrious federal government is allowing it to be done right under your nose. If you don't believe me, do a little research. I watch a lot of news. I listen to a lot of news, which I know you take a lot of that with a grain of salt. You got to sort through the BS to find the truth. The truth is that the majority of this world would love to walk in, take this country over, put your wife in a turban on covering her face, chop your head off in the middle of a street somewhere, and raise your children the way they see fit. Or on the other hand, you become a good little commie, do a little goose step in line, work yourself to death to benefit them. Oh, by the way, a good little commie puts his communism above all. That includes the Lord Jesus Christ. good little commie is atheist. Because nothing is above communism, not even your own family. It's disgusting what has been allowed to occur in this country. Man riding by, throwed his hand up, which is highly unusual these days. And it is disgusting what has allowed to occur. They'll let anybody in, and then they get here with the full intent of changing the way you live. Look at New York City. Whew. They got them a good proper little commie up there. Mondami the commie. Dixie down here at my feet. Come here, baby. Y'all want to see her? Come here. There she is. There's your girl. She's getting old, people. She's getting all white around the eyes. We lost our cat a week ago yesterday. We had him for 17 and a half years. And Mama had to take him to the vet. He was on his way out. He had bladder cancer for several years, and had gotten to the point to where he was suffering. So Mama took him to the vet, and we did the right thing by old Bear. He was as black as midnight. I could be on the phone with Mama, and he'd get right up in the phone, especially if I was on FaceTime with Mama. He'd get right up in the phone and be looking at me. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose here. But people, if we don't start stepping up and get rid of the communism that's infesting our federal government like a plague, our grandchildren will be doing a little goose step in line like a good little communist, or they will be having to wear a little rag around their face to hide a woman's face. You need to do your research, because they're surely trying. They're doing their absolute best to take us over. Keep your eyes open. Know your surroundings. Don't let nobody get behind you if you can help it. Me and Dixie be making another video on our way out to California. But if you get a chance to try some of this Solani, do so. It is a very, very good tobacco. And I like the artwork on there too. Give the Country Squire a call. Check on that BB 1970. It is a very, very good tobacco. It's not an overwhelming, smacky, sweet, aromatic, but it is a very good all-day smoke, in my opinion. Folks, love y'all. Keep the Lord on your mind, prayer on your lips. And when you fall down and bump your head, pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. Don't depend on nobody else to help you off the ground. You get off the ground. Stand on your own 2 feet. And there's nothing wrong with some assistance. I've had a lot of assistance in my life. And if you need help getting off the ground, let somebody help you. But once you get on your own 2 feet, stand on your own 2 feet. Do what you gotta do to stay on your feet. Love y'all. I'll see y'all next time.